Hello everyone, welcome to Oracle F1 channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about Oracle 19c, new feature, Oracle 19c, active data guard, features and best practices. Just an overview. In my next video, I will give a demonstration of this overview. Let's go to the brief overview of this Oracle 19c, active data guard, features and best practices, and also data guard broker, new features in Oracle 19c. Here is the history of Oracle data guard features from the Oracle 8i databases. In history, Oracle database 8i primary data center, and it's having DR data center. It's having read-only physical standby database, managed recovery, remote archiving of read log files. It's a DR data center. And comes to an Oracle 9 database, primary data center, and again DR data center. There will be a new feature introduced in Oracle Data Guard Broker in Oracle 9 itself. It's having a lot of new features like integrated zero data loss capability, Data Guard Broker with Data Guard Manager GUI, command line interface CLI, switchover and failover operations, automatic gap resolution, automatic synchronization, logical standby databases, maximum production availability, enhanced data guard broker, cascaded read log destinations. So the data guard broker has been started with Oracle database 9i. So comes to Oracle database 10g, the primary data center and DR data center it's having, and also data guard broker. So it comes up with another interesting features and a lot of new features in Oracle database 10g for the active data guard and data guard features like real-time apply, recovery through open result logs, simplified configuration with valid underscore for attribute, standby redo log support on logical standby databases, improved redo transmission security, improved support for RAC, zero downtime instantiation of logical standby databases, fast start failover, Flashback databases across data guard switchovers, asynchronous redo transmission, faster redo apply failover. So these are the new features comes up with Oracle database 10g with that data guard broker and data guard configurations. Let's come to the Oracle database 11g. The primary data center, as usual, is the DR data center, saving the data with the data guard broker, and it's having and newly implemented new features like integrated zero data loss capability, data guard broker with the data guard manager GUI, command line interface CLI and switchover and failover operations, automatic gap resolutions, automatic synchronizations, logical standby databases, maximum production availability, enhanced data guard broker, and a cascaded read log destinations. So it comes up with the Oracle database 11g, data guard broker and active data guard configurations. So comes up with the active data guard advanced capabilities, licensed operation to the Oracle database interface edition. So you can see here that pictorial primary data center and the DR data center it's having that the DR there will be a zero data loss at any distance. So the distance between that primary sites and the standby sites, so there won't be a zero data loss any distance. Automatic block repair, it's having to that automatic block repair, and offload read-only workload to open standby databases as well as upload fast incremental backups. So we will set up for that incremental backup at that standby site for, and also standby site used for that reporting purposes as well. So the data guard broker, here it is data guard broker interface manager cloud control and the DML it lies in GUI mode. It has been enabled. So advanced capabilities within the licensed options. It is a licensed option for that active data guard advanced capabilities, and also getting most of your active data guard DR site DML redirection. It is the one of the best new feature in Oracle 19c databases. So DML redirection primary data center as well as the DR site and standby site data center. So that offload read mostly workload to open standby databases, upload fast increment backups also. So there will be a new feature called DML redirection. So I will show you the DML redirection in my next video, like with a real-time demonstration. Active data guard feature for the future. So it is having a new feature. In the future, new parameters for tuning automatic outage resolution with the data guard, Flashback database enhancement with the data guard. It's a future of coming up with Oracle 20C databases. So in the future, it means that data guard features for the future. These are all the features. These pointed out to the features is going to be implemented in Oracle 20C databases and coming up databases, coming up versions. And the new parameters for tuning automatic outage resolution with the data guard, a flashback database enhancement with the data guard, buffer cache on active data guard, preserved after role transition for RAC, improved data guard multi-instance redo apply. There will be MIRA. Now there will be a SIRA, like a single instance redo apply. There will be an in 12C R2 onwards, there will be it is a licensed one. Single instance redo apply. There will be new features enabled in 12C R2. Multi-instance redo apply, MIRA. And also it is having 19C also. So there will be improved data guard multi-instance redo apply, active data guard DML redirection. These are all the new features for the future. So tunable automatic outage resolution. Data guard maintains incremental internal mechanism that detect and correct issues with its redo transport and gap resolution process. In case of network or disk I/O problems, this mechanism prevents those processes from hanging and causing unnecessarily long gaps. Okay, and use the following parameter to influence outage resolutions. So there will be a parameter called data underscore guard underscore max underscore IO underscore time. Set this parameter maximum number of seconds that can elapse before a process is considered run while performing reads, writes, and status operations. Data underscore guard underscore max underscore long IO underscore time. Set this maximum number of seconds above, but for operations such as open and close. Next, data guard and flashback. The restore points automatically propagate from primary to standby side. In 19C, we have already seen a video, and I have already demonstrated in a video like how to configure Oracle 19C primary to standby databases, data guard environment, and also that I have configured, like I have created that flashback guaranteed restore point on primary side, and it will be automatically replicated to standby side. So this is the restore points automatically propagate from the primary to standbys. Today the restore points are set on each data guard databases individually. Requires multiple operations with the same restore point across the combination is desired. With Oracle database 19C, the primary restore points are automatically created on each standby. Identify as such fixed to be name as underscore primary. That in standby side that the restore point will be created underscore with underscore primary, the naming convention. Data guard and flashback, and again standbys automatically follow up the primary after reset lock operations. Today, after a flashback database and subsequent reset lock operation has been performed on the primary, the standby database will follow the new incarnation, assuming that the user first performs the same flashback operation on the standby side as well. If you perform that recovery on primary side, the standby side also will be recovered automatically, like that with a flashback operation and with standby side as well. With an Oracle database 19C, flashback operation are propagated to the standby side automatically. Yes. This is also I have showed on already in my earlier video. And that's a demonstration, and also I have given that in my earlier video. If you want, you can go and refer my videos and you can I have clearly showed that to that flashback to the database on primary side. It will be automatically propagated to standby side automatically. So requires that standbys are configured as flashback databases in mount state first. Standby must have the same or larger setting of DB underscore flashback and retention underscore target. Okay. So preserve buffer cache during role change. So the primary side, it is having the role read write, and active data guard standby, it is having read. So in primary side, it's read write and a failed primary. So that you can see that database buffer cache state is preserved on a ADG active data guard standby during a role change, automatically enabled configure services so that the user can stay connected on the service that is valid both physical underscore standby underscore and primary roles. Supported version Oracle Database 18 is single instance Oracle Database Oracle RAC support. This is role change preserve buffer cache during role change. It is supported for versions like 18C and 19C, but it is 18C in single instance only. But Oracle and 19C databases, it's supporting Oracle RAC support as well. Multi-instance Redo Apply Enhancement Parallel Redo Apply on Oracle RAC standby databases. Supported versions like, yeah, it is introduced with Oracle database. Earlier I told you, right, like introduced with Oracle database 12C release 2, and that it's in licensed versions like Oracle database 18 added support blockchain tracking enabled ADG features. It is Oracle 18 added support for blockchain BCT enabled on ADG feature, and comes up with Oracle database 19 supports the main memory column store in IMCS column store. The pictorial diagram, it's clearly explained that one, that primary instance and standby instance like that is ADG configured, and single instance Redo Apply. Extend the footprint of active data guard applications, creating private temporary table on active data guard. Yeah, this is one of the new feature as well. Private temporary tables on active data guard standby databases are stored in memory on that standby, visible only the session that created it, dropped at the end of the transaction or session. The private temporary tables can be created on active data guard and standby side are stored in memory on the standby. So visible only the session that created it. When who is creating the temporary table, it is visible to the particular session only, dropped at the end of the transaction or session. So once you are while coming out from the session, the table have been automatically dropped. Okay. Creating global temporary tables on active data guard. So this is also a new feature like a global temporary table GTT on active data guard standby database are enabled by setting parameters, and there will be an underscore parameter like underscore enable underscore proxy underscore ADG underscore redirect equal true, and appropriate connectivity parameter using log underscore argument destination underscore numbers X. Like we need to set up require standby to be caught up with real-time apply running, create the GTT on primary over an internal link, wait for the GTT redo to replicate it and apply to the active data guard standby, return to control to the user. So supported with the Oracle 18C onwards. So it is supported only on 18C. So support for read another extended support to active data guard applications support for DML redirection. So it is one of the coolest feature in Oracle 19C. Like DML redirection is automatically performed from that an active data guard standby to the primary without compromising ACID. So the new documented parameter ADG underscore redirect underscore DML controls DML redirection. New alter session ADG underscore DML allows for session override. New ADG underscore redirect underscore PLSQL commands. So supported with Oracle database 19C, targeted for read mostly occasional update applications. So this is a nice feature in Oracle 19C databases, DML redirection on standby side. So active data guard DML redirect demo. So I will give you the demonstrate in my next video. So I will skip this session and we will go with that data guard broker interface manager cloud control on DGMGRN like that feature on Oracle 19c databases. So data broker feature for 19c, new trace underscore level qualifier replaces debug. The new trace underscore level qualifier replaces debug. New commands to set database initialization parameters. Observe only mode for broker fast start failover FSFO. Change fast start failover FSFO's target. So lag information for all configuration numbers. New local archiving properties. New commands to export and import broker configurations. So these are the coolest features in Oracle 19c databases. This is for data broker features for 19c. So say trace and level user support replaces the debug qualifier in Oracle database 18c starting with 19c. More expandable in future if new level of necessary user is default. So all changes to display the trace and level instead of debug. So you can see log into the DML data broker, show all trace and level will be a user. So you can see here. Set database initialization parameters. Oracle data broker properties now map to database parameters. So these are all the initialization parameters now map into the database parameters. Set fast underscore start underscore failover target NOWAIT. Before Oracle database 19c, the observer moves to the next target. Moving the target back to previous standby request, disabling and enabling FSFO. Starting with Oracle database 19c, users can execute the steps fast underscore start failover target command. Disabling and enabling FSFO will not be required. So this is one of the coolest feature. So earlier we need to that observer we need to put a disable or enable FSFO will be required. So now database starting with Oracle database 19c, user can execute the step faster to failover target command. Disabling and enabling FSFO will not be required. Fast start failover FSFO observe only mode. Test fast start failover without impacting the production database. Determine when the failover or the other interaction would have occurred during normal production processing. Discover with what circumstances would have caused an automatic failover to occur. Tune FSOver properties for more precisely. Easier justify using fast start failover to reduce the recovery time for failovers. So while logging into the data broker DMGRL, enable fast start failover observer only. So it will be enabled to observer only mode. So it will be this also nice feature in database 19c database. So configuration lag. So conveniently view lag information for all members. So it is also very nice. So configuration lag, you can put it in DGMGRL. You can see the lag information for the all lag in. I mean, for all the members added, like for all the data primary site and database secondary standby site databases included members. All the members will be showed with that lag informations. So you can see here it is very nicely showing up that both the data. So we don't need to check each and individual sites like primary site and standby site. We can view all the members in one single command. So enhanced local archiving. Archive location, online read log archive overall location for primary, logical and snapshot standby databases, and optionally a standby read log is thoroughly if standby archive location is not set. Alternate location. Alternate overall archive location is if archive location fails. Standby archive location. Specify the SRL archive location. Standby alternate location. Alternate SRL archive location if standby archive location fails. So enhanced local archiving. We can enable like that way. So export and import broker metadata file. This is very useful one for that metadata and configuration. If we can take export and import the metadata file. User will be able to save broker readable copy of the configuration file. Allows a lost broker configuration to be rebuilt without having to have individual commands used at the start and during configuration lifetime. So in logging to the data broker DMGRL, export configuration to metadata.xml, so it will be exported. So if you want to configure again and with that same configuration, import configuration from metadata, it will be same and enable configuration, then we need to enable the import configuration. So cool, right? Any questions and comments awaited and welcome. Thanks for watching Oracle F1 channel. Kindly do subscribe, and I will come up with another interesting video. In my next video, data card, active data card, broker configuration, and active data card, ADG, active data card, and Oracle 19C active data card, DML redirection. I will come up with a demonstration. Thanks for watching. Kindly do subscribe and share and like. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.